Influence on local art and cultural expression. During the Japanese occupation, art in the Philippines changed a lot because censorship was super strict. Artists had to avoid anything Western, so many of them shifted to safer subjects like barrio life, portraits, and peaceful landscapes. Painters such as Crispin Lopez focused on Filipino ethnic groups and rural scenes just to stay out of trouble. Even comics got heavily sanitized. No double-meaning jokes, no edgy content. In rural areas, folk art and traditional patterns became more visible because Japan was pushing this idea of Asian identity over Western influence. So yes, art looked more Filipino, but it happened out of pressure, not freedom. In terms of culture, Japan tightly controlled films, plays, books, and other creative expressions. Many publications were banned or shut down, and writers had to stick to safe or pro-Japanese themes. But interestingly, vaudeville shows, with music, dance, and comedy, continued to thrive because people needed some escape. Festivals and traditions still happened, but under strict monitoring, so Filipinos held on to familiar practices as comfort. Traditional arts and propaganda arts. During the Japanese occupation, traditional Filipino arts were reshaped by scarcity and propaganda. Wood carvings became rifle stocks and rising sun plaques. Piña weaves turned into Asian unity patterns, and plays and songs were altered but quietly encoded with resistance. Japanese authorities used posters, murals, and woodcuts by artists like Amor Solo and Botong Francisco to promote Asia for Asians, showing sunlit harvests, heroic Japanese soldiers, and anti-American imagery. Despite censorship, Filipino artists transformed their crafts into a hybrid form, serving propaganda on the surface while preserving subtle symbols of endurance and defiance underneath. Lastly, education in arts and impact of wartime experience. In 1895 to 1945, under Japanese rule, the art classrooms were transformed into imperial laboratories. The purpose of this is to promote imperial Japanese nationalism and industrial productivity. In 1937 to 1945, during the war, the Army Art Association commissioned realist war art. And the painters such as Kim Wonki, he used abstract styles to subtly incorporate national symbols like moon jars or mat pektu. Paper nationing also led to clandestine anti-tax woodcut leaflets. Seoul and Taipei colleges reinstalled traditional painting as core curricula, and student murals were used to demand apologies for historical injustices. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy.